What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. What's going on? Thank you so much for tuning in today. Y'all let me know you in the chat and let me know where you calling from. I'm sorry, not where you calling from, but where you watching from. Let me know where you watching from. Thank you so much for being such a huge support. Um, and I am definitely finna get ready to speak. Y'all already know how I do. I don't like starting my videos without speaking to everybody that come in the house. But listen, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please. Please follow me on Patreon. $6 a month, $10 a month, or $12 a month. Also, we will be having some special announcements made today. And not only that, we will also I will be releasing some information as well about the channel. So thank y'all so much. Let me go ahead and speak to everybody that's coming in on in the house. Special K says, "Hey Don, what's going on, Special K? Miss Francine Wang, what's going on? How is everyone doing? What's going on, Miss Linda Gamble? What's going on, Marcella? Thank you so much for being here. Detroit in the building. Come on, Detroit. Virginia looking at you. Yes, come on, Virginia. Linda Gambo, you here in Texas. Yes, come on for the Texas. Um, and Miss LMV is saying she's doing well. Thank you, LMV, for being in the chat. My good mod, I appreciate you for being here because we might have to get some people to exit out like we did the other live. But yes, y'all, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. And I am glad Miss Linda Gamble is blessed. Okay, so y'all already know what to do. Y'all make sure you're following me on Twitter, Chef_Don. Get in that Patreon. And if you would like to donate to the channel, my Cash App is also available. But make sure that you are subscribed to your favorite content creators, okay? If y'all didn't know, YouTube is now, we ain't able to hide our subscribers anymore. So we definitely need y'all to go ahead and subscribe to your favorite content creators and make sure that you're showing them some type of support, okay? And that could be liking the video, interacting in the chat, just something to let them know that you're there. All right. So, good evening, Nikki. What's going on? What's going on? Come on, New York. What's going on, Ross? What's going on? Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate it. So listen, y'all, we got a full little show today, okay? Because today we are going to also be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know some of y'all don't watch the actual show, but you are here for the reviews, or you be here for the reviews. I'm going to be posting pictures as I go through the reviews so y'all will understand, just the context of the actual episode if you didn't actually watch it. And what I'm going to do in between that is when I'll release our new logo for our channel, because if you do not know, our channel now is called, my subscribers are called the Don Dons. My subscribers chose that. We did a poll 2 days straight and they chose the Don Dons. So baby, here we are with the Don Dons, okay? But before I get into that, y'all, yesterday I reported on Neo and his wife's alleged divorce. But honey, after I started reading some stuff and looking at the Instagrams and everything like that, I started realizing that this could be a publicity stunt. Why is y'all playing with us? We is not in the time that we need to be played with, child. Quit playing with us. So I'm hoping allegedly, this is some stuff that I don't know about. We gonna have to figure this out because what y'all think? Y'all think it's a publicity stunt? Because listen, I'm telling you, all of these videos and stuff is coming out. Y'all just look it up on the YouTube after we get done here. Look it up on the YouTube. Something just don't seem. Something in the buttermilk ain't clean, baby. Yes. There is my Instagram. Please make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's not on this one just yet, but I will have it on my new one here in just a minute. Good evening, Miss Carolyn Brown. How are you doing? Entertainment T. Anisi, what's going on? What's going on? Thank you so much for being here. There is my Patreon. Listen, if you get in that Patreon, I am allowing for this month, since it is August, I am allowing everyone to get access to the $6 tier. We're going to be doing live cooking shows in there. I'm not going to do them on YouTube only because I'm not quite monetized yet. So make sure you get in that Patreon. We will be doing some cooking classes. We will also be doing some live cooking uh, um, shows, and where we'll be reviewing the shows and actually eating together, eating what we cook. There'll be simple meals starting off, and then we'll get into some other stuff that y'all want to get into. So make sure you get into that Patreon. Also, I am going to be dropping the receipts from Cora Jakes, which is TD Jake's daughter, about the whole alleged situation that's going on. I am dropping those receipts in Patreon. I am still gathering some. It's a lot, y'all. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it's amazing how they can cover stuff up. It's amazing. It's amazing how they can cover stuff up. Right? Him and his wife do this all the time. Yeah, we remember this happened this happened back in what? 2019, 2018, 2019. Or not too long ago, they just did this stuff again. So, child, we ain't got no time for these folks playing with us in our face. Child, we got other things to be doing and to be worried about. Got to be worried about this monkeypox, this polo, this all of this other stuff allegedly. We ain't got time to be worried about y'all over there doing what y'all doing, trying to fool us. Okay, I think I'm done reading them people. All right. So let's go on and get into this Real Housewives of Atlanta, child. Let's get into this episode. Now, y'all know every week I have to read Marlo on down, okay? And today this week wouldn't be any different. But Sanya gonna get it too. Yeah, Sanya and Marlo is the ones who irked me this particular episode. So we definitely gonna get into that. Allegedly, he ran out of West Virginia, child. And I also saw too, y'all go back and look at that video I posted yesterday morning. If you don't know what happened between him and Monyetta allegedly, then you better go check that video out. Cause it's some tea with that. It's definitely some tea with that. All right. So let's get on into this episode. All right. So this episode pretty much starts off with, they kind of do the montage of the different casts. They started with Marlo talking about the boys, of course, and then I forgot where they went after that. But anyway, the episode pretty much opens up with it being Ace's birthday. All right. And I think Ace is so cute. Ace is happy that all of his little friends are there. His little cousins are there. Drew brings her son and Kenya brings Brooklyn. Y'all already know how I feel about little Brooklyn. She is the cutest thing ever. But I did have to say, y'all, in this scene right here, Sheree did look good. Sheree look good right there, don't she, y'all? I said, come on, Sheree. You looking good, girl. Okay, but anyway, she was explaining She by Sheree to her son, Cairo. If you don't know, Cairo works for I think he works for the wardrobe department or something like that for Tyler Perry Studios or whatever. But Sheree just kind of expresses to him that, she don't want to mess up with this She by Sheree. We're going to get into that in just a little bit too. But anyway, we're going back to Candy's house. We are at Ace's birthday party, right? Ace's birthday party, his birthday is in the middle of the week. So Candy decided to just invite a few people, and she has a game truck or van or something like that, baby. Only some, I guess, rich folk can get access to, because, child, I ain't never seen nothing like it, right? But anyway, all the kids are there. Kenya shows up. Ace walks in, and he's just super excited, right? So we pin over, and we get Sheree and Sanya meeting up with Marlo at the archive. Child, y'all, and I literally, y'all see, production was petty, bro. They was petty boost this episode. This episode and Married to Medicine episode, they was petty. But anyway, so then we pan back over to Marlo exploiting her nephews, pretty much explaining what's going on with her nephews to Sheree, right? Telling Sheree about their hygiene and all this kind of stuff. And let me tell y'all something. That right there, I think it's enough. You've already done enough of that. You've done enough of that. I want you to let that go. Let it go already. I'm sick of it. Stop using these boys for a storyline, because at this point we already know what you're doing, right? We know what you're doing. And I keep telling you guys, dealing with my own traumatic experiences and seeing Marlo continue to add on to their trauma, it really bothers me, and it bothers me a lot. It bothers me a lot because, first of all, they are at an age right now where Instagram, where all of this stuff is a hang up for them. So when Marlo was in the news, I felt like, again, you're re-adding to their trauma. And I say this every week. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I hope somebody eat her up at this reunion about that. Somebody get her, please. I mean, we see in the next episode, the preview of the next episode, that Candy brings it up, and Marlo gets mad and tells the table and Candy that she's only known in Atlanta. Girl, you know good and well Candy ain't just known in Atlanta. Come on now. Why you want to play these games, Marla? Ooh-wee. Happy Monday, everyone. What's going on, Miss Bell? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Carolyn Brown, they are all over SC. Miss Bell, hello, beautiful. Ellen and Marcella, absolutely. Didn't she already mess up with She by Sheree, a fashion show with no fashion? How dreadful, child. We about to get into that too, because it's another scene with her that I'm like, what? Hey, Miss Bell, what's going on? Marlo can kick rocks, and I don't care. She is exploiting her family for a peach and a check. Absolutely. I say it every week. Every week, just simply. Welcome, welcome. I wish Marlo would focus on herself. Absolutely. Marlo got a lot to focus on within herself before she was able to take on. And I get it. I get it. I get it. Sometimes there are situations where things may happen where they are just placed with you because you are the only, seem like to be the only financial responsible one, or you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why they call Marlo, right? And I do truly believe Marlo loves her nephews. I just don't like the way she's moving about it with this peach. That's all I'm saying with that. You know, I truly do believe she loves her nephews, but again, she is using them for a storyline, and I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. Marlo really doesn't need her nephews as a storyline. She has enough going on herself to carry her peach. But the sad part about it is, though, we will never know anything else about Marlo. Only thing we know about Marlo, and I'm pretty sure the only reason why we know about the archive is because she got a peach. But what would we know different about Marlo? I don't think Marlo would have anything outside of her family this season. The only thing different that we're seeing this season, we're going to get to see her mom. We got to see her sister kind of a little bit dealing with her issue or whatever. And we're seeing the nephews. Other than that, Marlo doesn't have anything else to bring. I mean, I'm just saying. Other than that, she would not have a storyline. Hey, everyone, Marlo got me heated. Listen, let me tell you something. When I get through with Marlo here in just a minute, baby, Ross, Marlo is low down. I don't like it. I don't like it. Which John will Marlo be bringing to Jamaica? Oh, and we're going to get into that in just a minute because Sonya is messy, y'all. Sonya is some kind of messy. Ooh, we're going to get into her in just a little bit. And I wish I had got the clip of Kenya hanging up in her face, because that's the same thing I'd have done to her. I'd have done the same thing. I sure would have. What's going on, Miss Diane Harris? Y'all come on in, and when you come on in, make sure you hit that like button. And I am going to be releasing everything as far as the channel goes in between my reviews here in just a minute. Want y'all to stick around, honey. Right. Yes, Miss Bell. We still don't know how Marlo makes her money. I need to see a tax return or W-2 because the archive spelled wrong just was just started last year. See? Who does Marlo have? She's even renting her clothes. What does Marlo have? She's even renting her clothes. They need to revoke Marlo's piece. She has been really nasty to Candy and Kenya. Absolutely. And even in this scene right here, when she's talking, and I'm gonna get into that here in just a second, but when she's talking to Sheree and when she's talking to Sheree and Sonya, she make it seem like again that Candy was the corporate issue of why her and Kenya got into it at Blue Ridge. And Kenya, I mean Candy actually got onto Kenya. Do y'all remember that? And Kenya was like, "Well, if it takes respect to get respect." So I don't even know what Marlo talking about in that scene. You just want to be mad at somebody, like really. Why are y'all so hard on Marlo? This woman is just trying to find her way. She will eventually learn that her nephew's storyline is not the way to go. Well, here's why I'm so hard on her, Miss Bell. And I'll explain it to you because I think you may have just started joining my channel. I'm hard on Marlo, and Marlo should not be doing this because she's already been through trauma herself. When you take in kids, and she's had those kids for 4 years now, when you take in children, it's no longer about you, it's about those children. And you took them in based on the trauma that they were already experiencing. So that means that we can't continue to add on their trauma because if that's the case, they might as well stay in the situation that they were already in. Marlo using this for TV, it's not cool. It's not cool. I don't care how you look at it, it's not cool. In this episode, she actually had the nerve to say in her confessional that she asked her sister why they was getting to have their phones and do all of this and all of that. Talking about do she need to shorten the 30 days. But you didn't shorten the 30 days. That's number one. You didn't shorten the 30 days because according to Candy, you didn't have them for over 2 months almost. That's number one. Number two, how are you going to try to tell your sister how to raise your children when you sent them out and put them over there with her? You don't get to tell me how to raise no kids and you brung them over here for 30 days. I'm sorry, but that ain't how this works. You don't get to tell me how to run my household over here because if you don't like it, they can go back right over there where they came from. Marlo is low. You don't do that. You don't do that. And every scene that I see her and she's talking about her nephew, she is very unauthentic. And Marlo, I don't want to see Marlo with a peach next season. And I don't normally say that about people. But Marlo, if she gonna continue this stuff here, you going to stay as a friend. And I was watching older episodes today, binge watching older episodes today. Yeah, nah, Marlo doing this for a peach, exactly. She is doing this for a peach. She's a high price garden that serves rich old white men. Lord have mercy. What's going on, Shirley? What's going on? Just simply says exactly, Chef Don Don. Listen, it's facts though. Absolutely, absolutely. She's so trifling. What's going on, Jeremy? Exactly. That's how I feel about it. You want to continue to add on to that trauma after you already done been through some trauma yourself. You and your sister done been through some trauma, and it's selfish as hell. Her sister works as a nurse, whatever she do. She got a full-time job, and she has 4 toddler children at home. And you want to tell me how to run them and how to run my house? No, you can come get them and take them back over there to where you at. That's what you can do. I'm telling y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Marlo got it easy. Marlo got it easy because all of these women sit up and let her make it consistently. All these women consistently let her get up, let her make it. The only person that actually talks to her about the stuff is Candy. Candy is the only person that would say, "Oh, well, you're not right for that, Marlo," or whatever the case may be. And I get how far Candy goes with it because you see exactly what Marlo does. She started going all out the. Don't nobody know Candy, but people in Atlanta. Get out of here, girl. Don't nobody know you, but people in Atlanta. Cause I ain't never heard of you until I saw you on Real Housewives. Let's just speak facts. So let me tell y'all something. Marlo pissed me off, and I'm fit to get on Sanya in just a minute too. Oh yes, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Let me see what y'all say. Go off. I love hearing you go off track. I can't for the reunion. Marlo gonna be in tears. She gonna be in tears, and Sheree gonna be stuttering. You better read. Hey chat, man. Let me tell y'all something. I watched this episode like 2 times and 2 or 3 times. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I was so angry. I'm like, Marlo, you gotta quit, sis. Let the drag spirit use you, brother. I get it. How much we can expect from a person who is broken. No, but when do we as adults, when do we accept the fact that we are broken and we do something about it? You have these nephews in your house, and I don't care how you look at it, what Marlo is doing is wrong. I'll let you feel how you want to feel, of course, but in my personal opinion, and through the stuff that I've been through, Marlo is full of shit for a peach. I'm just saying. Sanya would have gotten cussed out by me if I was Kenya. Baby, we have to get into that in just a second too, because listen to me. Okay, so let me see. Sanya keep talking about how Kenya shouldn't have came on the trip if she wasn't gonna get along with Marlo. And then my thoughts with that is, girl, Kenya needed a check. She was gonna show up anyway, and they needed some TV. So now let's get on. Do I got a picture of this? I sure do. All right. Y'all, Sanya pissed me off real bad because I felt like as soon as she came in, I said she fit to be messy because she been messy she been messy since she been on the cast. But she sit down and she talk about the fact that when they was in New York, how awkward it was because some of them was some of them was couples and some of them wasn't, right? So she said she tells Marlo and Sheree that she knows that they're single, and this is supposed to be a couples trip. And mind you, she emphasizes couples trip multiple times, multiple times. Um, and then she has the nerve to say that, oh, you could just bring a friend, right? After you already said this was a couples trip, bring your couple. Now, the first effed up situation that you was in when you called Kenya thinking that you was gonna get something out of her, knowing that this lady is going through a divorce, like that was foul to me. That was so foul to me. Like, and why you keep putting the emphasis on couple? Get out of here. Um. So anyway, she calls Kenya and she keeps saying couple, couple, couple. So Kenya is like, girl, don't do this to me, and she hangs up in her face. And baby, let me tell y'all something. I want y'all to notice this picture, and I want y'all to notice this picture real, real good. Not this one that's on the screen, but this one right here. Baby, let me tell you something. When Miss Sanya decided to look up at production and say, what the fuck is this? When Sanya decided to look up and you see Sheree's face, like, girl, you is not even supposed to what is you doing? Y'all, you can tell she literally is looking at production. She's literally looking at production because Kenya hung up in her face. You can't handle that, girl? You need to go be on WeTV where you was at or something. You was over here being messy and this is the stuff that I don't like. You can dish it, but you can't take it. And if y'all watch that Real Housewives of Atlanta after show, this girl agrees with everything that comes out of Marlo's mouth. I'm like, what, girl, what? So, in my personal opinion, this is a person that should be a one season wonder. I wouldn't get no, like I would honestly, I don't even care for Claudia Jordan. I would give Claudia Jordan another try over Sonya. Man, let me tell y'all something. Woo. Okay. Let me see what y'all said. Uh, you better read hey chat. Marlo isn't mature mentally, emotionally. That's a grown woman. Absolutely. Let the drag spirit use you, bro. Okay, so I read these. Sonya would have got cussed out. Yes. Isn't Marlo in counseling? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I believe it's just for the camera. Oh, he cussed. You trying to say her peach is rotten. It is rotten. It sure was rotten. It was rotten when they gave it to her in their garage. Yep. When she got to thinking that she can use her nephews as a storyline, that's when that peach juice became rotten. That peach and that peach juice became rotten. Go ahead and start the drag. Right. She used to adore her nephews when they were younger. Marlo needs to go back to being a friend of the show. Absolutely. Absolutely. You might as well cuss and let loose until you make it to 1K. They will monetize the video. I promise. Every video I made before I got monetized, they monetized. Okay, okay. Let me stop trying to be bad influence. I love hearing all the smoke from Marlo. Listen, Marlo is irritating. Marlo is the peach fizz. What's going on, educated like female? What's going on? Well, tell us how you really feel, and that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel, Special K. Saying your husband can stay though, give him her peach. Well, he really might have to give up that peach because if he talking to Kenya like I think he talking to Kenya, like I said, they better have edited the hell out of that scene. Because if he talking to Kenya like I think he talking to Kenya, he gonna be up here just like his wife and Marlo next week. And I'm gonna be reading him just like them two peaches. Them rotten peaches right there. I'm gonna be reading him just like a rotten peach. We do not talk to women like that. Like what? Just bring Nene Leaks back. Period. But they don't want to hear that, Miss Linda Gamble. They don't want to hear it. Thank you, Linda Gamble, because that's the only thing that's gonna save the show. I'm gonna tell y'all, my thing is this: Marlo, friend of you. I don't need to see you in every scene. I'm sick of Marlo. Okay. Anyway, so Sanya calls Kenya. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Um, we get this real unauthentic scene right here. You notice Marlo didn't wear no makeup and stuff like that, and she wore that. She found that. Listen, Marlo didn't have on no makeup because I think she wanted people to know that she was really actually going to therapy. But let me tell y'all something. Her doctor was a little cute. Have we ever seen this doctor on the television before? I don't think so, because he was cute. Oh, am I wrong? I thought he was a little cute, but I found out that he was married and things. But I mean, sir, you still look nice or whatever. I wouldn't mind a therapy session. But anyway, yeah, I am acting up today. But anyway, this thing gave me. Let me act like I'm really going through therapy and all of that. I wasn't here for it. I wasn't here for it. I wasn't here for it. LOL, you're right, Chef. I hope he ain't coming for Kenya. Yeah, I hope he ain't coming for Kenya because, like I said, I'm gonna read him just like he a rotten peach, like his wife and Marlo. Her doctor was a lot of cute. Okay, but he married, unfortunately. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, Oh, but you cute, sir. You real cute. I need. Listen, Dr. Tart was everything to me, baby. I was like, okay, Dr. Tart, you sitting there. I might need a session with you. We know that's not Marlotta's type, but mm, I'm a different story, child. Anyway, it's giving fake pose. Okay, that's exactly why I use this picture because I said it's giving fake, just like this little portion right here. Laughing my ass, I will book Dr. Tart. Okay, period. LOL. You might need to see the doctor. Doctor, doctor, doctor. I need to see you, doctor. Okay. Anyway, Marlo and them fake. Okay. Now, y'all, Candy and Todd meet with Riley and Kayla. And I really did appreciate this scene in a sense too. Well, let me tell you where I disagree with it and where I did agree with it. I disagree with it because it looked like Candy and Todd have not had this conversation before they tried to have a conversation with the kids. Right? I think when you have two two separate children like this, I kind of think that the conversation should be had before you get ready to talk to them. That way, the conversation will go over much better than it did, right? They're talking about the different trusts that they have, talking about the fact of what Candy has had before marrying Todd. And if y'all don't remember this, they kind of went over this with Mama Joyce a couple of seasons ago too, when they were top. I think it was what, season 12, 11, where they talked about they finances in the trust, and if something was to happen to Candy, how would Mama Joyce be set up, how would Riley be set up, and all that kind of stuff. I do feel like the conversation needs to be had in this structure because we need to know those things. But Todd is pretty much, everybody know how Todd is as a dad. Todd is pretty strict. He wants you to um he pretty much want that girl to work for everything that she got. Like, he don't want to give her nothing. Now, I don't agree with that part. Um, but yeah, them living with two different type of parenting skills, and then them being married, and their children are now, living in New York and in college and moved on. It's a lot different. But again, I think that Candy and Todd should have had a structured conversation prior to bringing it up to the kids. Now, that was just my opinion. With that though, I felt for Marlo, I'm going to extend some grace. Okay, well, I'll let you extend some grace. How are you gonna come to the kids and you are not you're not in front? Right. That's why I said I don't think that you could tell that they didn't have the conversation like amongst themselves. They didn't secure the conversation before they talked to them, because I felt like if they had secured that conversation and went to them with the facts, they can't dispose of the facts, right? So I think that conversation would have went a whole lot different had they been prepared. That's just me. No disrespect, but I didn't even recognize Riley till she started talking. Child, that nose, that face. Team Todd. Y'all, you think? Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think Todd is somewhat attractive? Do y'all think Todd is cute? I think the older Todd gets, and the more he cleans himself up, and not that he's like not a clean dude, but Todd don't look like a bad dude. Todd really don't look like a bad dude at all. What y'all think? What y'all think? Yeah, well, I know how Marcella feel about Todd. She's unrecognizable. Absolutely. Riley is spoiled rotten. I think Candy wanted this on camera for video proof. Oh, yep, yep. She's liable. All they're separate assets. She's smart. Yeah, that's true. Prenup, prenuptial agreement. Absolutely, absolutely. I forgot all about that prenup that they signed, that she had all of that about. Um, what are their differences? A set related to their children. Um, what are their differences? A set related to the children. should and shouldn't have. Yeah. Like I said, I think if they would have had that conversation amongst themselves, what they had with the kids would have went a lot more smoother. Um, Todd is presentable. Todd is low key fine. He just short. Todd isn't bad looking. I don't think Todd is a bad looking dude either. Todd is hot. Team Todd. I think he's handsome with the patience of Job. I think Todd is handsome. I do. Todd is selfish and greedy, and he needs to have zero say about Riley's inheritance. And which, if I now, I don't know because, of course, I haven't done any research or background in regards to trust and stuff like that. But it wouldn't really surprise me, like Marcella said, that Candy is kind of doing this for the camera because y'all really think that Candy don't have no trust and stuff already set up for Riley that Todd can't even have access to. Come on now. Let's just be honest about that part. Now I get the assets that they've accumulated together, but come on now. I'm pretty sure Riley is set. Uh, Riley is set. Um, Todd and Candy make the cutest couple. I actually think so too. I think they fit each other. My bad typo. No, you good. Todd is nice looking. Todd is whack, and I don't like him. Candy should give her child everything she intended to provide her before Todd came into the picture. And I think that is the case. I really do. I think that's the case. Todd shouldn't have any say so into Riley's inheritance. Yeah. Like I said, I think it was just done for the camera. Candy add Todd daughter in her will. Um, I completely agree. Of course she does. Riley was her day one. Absolutely. Todd took Candy money willingly. He didn't struggle for it, but his daughter has to. Yeah, I don't like that either. I can't stand him. He wants to control Candy money bad. He wants to control Candy money. He'll never get to. Why would Todd have a say so about Riley's inheritance? Absolutely. So that's why again I keep saying I think it's really for the camera. It's really for the camera. I really honestly think that Candy has taken care of that stuff. And I'm pretty sure Candy has attorneys and she has all stuff in place. I think they just needed a scene. Sorry, but that's just how I feel about it. Mama Joyce has made sure her and Riley are well taken care of. Absolutely. That's why I said it was just for the camera. Why do we have to struggle as black people? Yeah, um I don't like how Todd treats his daughter. And just like Riley was saying, child, give me my money up front. What did you pinching off of it for? And and why are you telling me that it's best to pinch off of it? But again, like I said, had they had that conversation behind the scenes, it'd have been a little bit more structured. But again, I feel like it was it was a scene that was needed. Todd looks like a bobblehead, big head and little Bob. Mama Joyce said that half of Atlanta can't stand. Ooh-wee. Yeah, that's messed up. I would be making sure my daughter was okay, whether he wanted me to or not. If that's what I feel for her, yeah. In that moment, that's how I feel. He has no say so over all the millions she had before marrying him. Absolutely. Only thing he got say so over, and he got half of the say so over is what they've accumulated after the marriage. But y'all remember that whole prenup? What didn't they have to get that prenup withdrawn and redone a couple times? If I'm not mistaken, that was the reason why they held up on the prenup signing because it was some stuff that wasn't included in the prenup and it had to be revised. Am I remembering that wrong? Um, I hope it's for the camera, but it concerns me how she would pay with us like that, or how she would play with us like that. Yeah, I really truly honestly think it's for the camera because I don't I find it very hard to believe as many businesses and stuff as Candy has, and as much as a boss as she is, and I'm not a Candy fan. I do not believe that she would not have Riley and Mama Joyce already taken care of. I mean, And you know, Mama Joyce made sure of that. Mama Joyce made sure of it. Yes, Candy set Riley trust fund up before Todd and Candy married. Yeah, I do believe that. Candy is looking out for Todd's daughter. Now, I could see that, and I was getting ready to say that too. I could see that was the reason why the conversation actually needed to be had. But really, Todd's daughter he say she pay all her bills and everything like that. Child, what kind of daddy is you? I don't want you as no daddy. Candy was going to call off the wedding. Todd thought Candy was playing. She made his short ass sign that prenup on camera. Yep. Uh, poor, poor Kayla. Meanwhile, Ace and Blaze getting sport like Riley parties and game trucks, etc. Child, because when I seen that game truck, I was like, child, I want a game truck. Candy pointed out her assets before marriage, her businesses, his assets. She will need a post. She would need a post nup within 2 years. After 10 years, he's entitled to 5 million easy. Ooh, child, baby. You know that Candy sends Kayla money on the sneak. Yep, because of Todd. Yep, absolutely. Because of Cheap Todd. Because he won't even buy a generator for the OLG. Todd, you can't talk to me till you buy one for the OLG. Why you don't got no generator for your restaurant, man? Let me tell y'all something. When it's stuff that's easy that you need for a restaurant and stuff like that, I don't understand why people don't get it. I know y'all can afford a damn generator. Y'all over here playing. And I'm kind of wondering why Candy ain't on Todd about that. Like, come on now, get this generator. Todd is right word for it. Too many of us trapped on the plantation. Mm. Well, I don't know about that because you saying everybody say work for it, right? But well, we talking about something happened to them. Come on now. Um, I used to watch and was always suspicious of Todd. Ooh. Um, he always throwing shade about Riley. Oh, he was throwing shade about Riley, yeah. Ace and Blaze getting spoiled while Todd and Kayla in NYC eating ramen noodles and sandwiches for breakfast. LOL. Child. Riley ain't eating no poor Riley. Don't they live together? Or they don't really live together? What happens if the bank puts a freeze on their money like they did Wendy Williams? So the kids need to know how to work for it. Mm, I feel a ways about that. Laughing my ass out, Chef. I don't want you as my dad. I don't want you as my daddy. You treat me like that, child. If I need something, you gonna tell me I need to go work for it or something like that. I can't. You can't give it to me right now. Now, daddy, child, bye. And you can't be married to no millionaire and think that that's what's gonna work over here. No. Todd was trying to play games with the prenup when he realized she wasn't going to marry him without a prenup. He signed them papers on the camera. Yeah, I remember that, Shirley. After how Riley biological father did her all her life, there is no way Candy hasn't made sure Riley is better than good. Right. I can't stand Todd. His ass living it up on Candy's money. Right, Nikki, because Block ain't worth a dime. Show ain't. Um, Todd ain't right. He ain't worked for it. He married to Candy. Yeah. Remember, they're not familiar with the restaurant business. Um, they like to go into different ventures for the fun of it. What happened to the trucking company? Well, we knew that trucking company wasn't gonna last at all, honey. We knew that. Miss Bell sound crazy as hell. If if you have literally worked and made millions, why wouldn't you give your child an opportunity to live in luxury? White people don't do that to their kids. No. And I was just listening to somebody earlier today who was I listening? I promise I was listening to somebody earlier today, and they was explaining how white people set up trust and how they go set up all of they like funeral arrangements and all that stuff in advance, and how much money and stuff they get off top by doing that stuff and doing stuff the smart way. Like, I'm with you, Jeremy, 100%. 100%. I'm with you on that. Yes, I'm with you on that. Riley doing what she is supposed to do. She is in college. Absolutely. As long as she's in college, mama, go on and run me my code. And she, from allegedly, Block's supposed to have paid that money. Uh, I'm just saying. I mean, I know it wasn't no millions or nothing like that, but I'm just saying in general, Riley is good. Riley is good. Riley is good. It's Kayla we worried about. Is Kayla the one I heard that started her own production? And see, that's another thing that I was kind of concerned about. Did she really want to do that production company on her own? Or is that something Todd made her go into, thinking that she was going to be able to make a lot of money in production since that's where he came from? Y'all see where I'm going with that? Y'all see where I'm going with that? Because he's so happy that she's in production. She's a executive producer and all this and that. But is that really where she want to be? Or is she just doing that because you maybe then gave her an ultimatum or something? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She wait, Riley is about to go to law school. Trust me, she is motivated. Absolutely. She is doing her part and fulfilling what's expected of her. She is doing an internship with the top law firm in NY. She don't need to struggle, and she ain't gonna struggle. And if Riley has to earn her money, she appreciate it more. But okay, let me ask this, Ross. We saying that Riley not appreciating it, because I don't really see Riley out her doing anything that's proving that she's not appreciating the life that she's living. And we just see right now that they in that she in New York and in a at the law school. Um, I stand with Todd. Okay. Yet if Todd wants something, he gets right to Candy's account, but Kayla gotta go hustle like her daddy isn't living a life of luxury. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Teach her, but dang, why does she have to struggle? Right. Black people stick stuck in slave mentalities is sad to hear. Kayla didn't start her own production company. She works in production. Well, she works in production. But again, I think it's because of Todd. Is that what she really wants to do? She wants to start her own production company. But again, is that something she wants to do, or is that something that Todd has put in her head that she wants to do? We see how he parents her as a father. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's how he talks to her. There are people like that. There are parents out there that are like that, that want you to do exactly what they did. Let's take Wendy Osefo's mom, for example, from Real Housewives of Potomac. She wanted her to remain a professor. So sometimes parents can hover over you with things like that and just make you want to push you into doing something that you may necessarily might not want to do. Um, what is Kayla an EP on? Well, she works in production. Um, no, not fashion. She sure ain't into no fashion. Clearly, what fashion? So, Jeremy, why send Riley to college in the first place? Just let her live off her mom's millions. No need for school. But Miss Bell, see, that's what we're saying though. If in her mind she wants to go to school, she can't go to school because her mom got millions. And because her mom has millions and she's in school, she can't have her mom's millions. Her mom can't share her millions with her. Yeah, that type of mentality and that type of thinking is why a lot of our black people are struggling. That's why we're struggling. And I'm just gonna speak facts. I'm just gonna speak facts. If she's willing wanted to go to law school, what are we hounding her and telling her she needs to do this and do this for the money for? Why? People do it all the time. You go to school, I pay for your school just because you are going to school. I'm happy with that. She didn't really got to worry about that. Um, Todd don't take care about those restaurants he needed to insecure interest in Candy's money. Right. He never took care of his taxes. Don Juan said that. Riley got a rich mama. Absolutely. Luxury begates luxury mentality and struggles begate struggle. Absolutely. Todd wrong for continuing to the generational curse of getting it from the mud. Absolutely. I agree with you. That's why there is no generator. Okay. Kayla is not living in an apartment over Central Park. Candy is beautiful for sharing with Kayla. Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree with you. What's going on, Chris Maxwell? Thank you for joining the chat. He wants Riley to struggle. Nobody who wants Riley to struggle. No one said that. But what you guys are saying is let her work for the money, right? Let her work for the money. But she's in college, which means that she's not doing anything that she needs to continue to learn a lesson or to struggle from. So we don't take care of our children when they go to college. I know for a fact black people don't, right? But that doesn't mean anything. That means she has a good head on her shoulder and she does want better for herself. That means that she's not just solely living off of her mom's millions. But that doesn't mean that don't give them to her. I don't like that mentality, y'all. I don't like that way of thinking. I don't. I make sure my granddaughter who lives with me does not struggle. Absolutely, since her summer break, she's been to Florida twice, DC twice, is her and on her way to Vegas now. I struggled, so she doesn't have to. Listen, I love to hear that, Mocha Mima. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I love to hear stuff like that. I love to hear stuff like that. Miss Bell, because that's what Riley wanted to do. She wanted to go to college. She wanted to become a lawyer. Right. Um, she just asked for an allowance. She is providing. She wants to make her own money as well. Todd bought Candy a car with her money here, Marcella. He did though. Jeremy, we can agree to disagree. Um, we can agree you wrong. Candy was Candy was tired to Candy tried to buy Kayla a Range Rover and Todd said give her a Corolla. He sure did. Or what did he say? A Honda Accord or Toyota Accord. Something he did say that. That's sad. That's sad. LOL at Todd buying Candy a car with her own money. That was funny. Surely we can respectfully allow people to have their opinion. Yeah, you can still have your opinion. Most definitely. Nikki, right. Shirley, uh-oh. Um, fact, she makes 15 an hour. She's producing actress. Actress coffee. She's not producing shows. She's a personal assistant. Well, child, wrong for that. I'm not stopping you from having. Oh Lord. Wow, give her a Corolla, not that Range Rover. What does Todd drive? Candy bought Todd a Corvette and some other cars, child. She can become her mom's lawyer or represent their businesses. Absolutely. If that's the field of law Riley is going down. Listen, whatever she's doing, I'm here for it. Riley is going to be an attorney. Todd going the F around and end up with nothing if Candy goes before him. LOL. Listen, that's not why we're struggling. That's not why Black people struggle at all. That's a whole nother topic. But that is, and I'm going to say this, that is one of the reasons why Black people struggle. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Generational curses that we continue to repeat. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I am going to be the first person to actually say that I wish my parents would have taught me the right way. I wish my grandparents would have taught me the right way. They did not. And I'm still learning. So, yeah, there is a lot of reasons why Black people struggle, and this is one of them. We don't have to struggle. If you don't have to struggle, why are you struggling? Why are you gonna make this girl struggle? I get working for your money. Okay, cool, but you gonna make her struggle? That's not okay. That's not okay. Because that type of mentality that she has, who's to say that it's not gonna rub off on any of the kids that she has? So yes, it does affect the Black community. Absolutely. Well, until she figures out she has something to fall back on, I stand with Todd. What's wrong with her working? It's nothing wrong with her working for the bag, y'all. I think what y'all are missing is the fact that people are saying that she doesn't have to struggle. Why does she have to struggle? Because her parents are over here wealthy and have the money. They have the money. But I have to struggle over here just because my dad is married to this millionaire over here, and because he wants to me to be brought up the same way that he was brought up. Again, that's a whole generational curse that has to be broken at some point. There's a difference in teaching someone how to manage money, teaching someone how to work for money, but then there is a fine difference between allowing it and telling someone that they have to live in struggle. And that's what he's doing to his daughter. Uh, that is what Ty's and Riley lifestyle is very modest compared to some of the high school classmates. She is on the right path and a very hard worker. Absolutely. Absolutely. Todd told her Todd told her to get out and do that. Yeah. I don't think anyone's saying Candy shouldn't support her while she's in college. No, but the whole what we're talking about, we're really talking about Todd allowing his daughter to keep on struggling and she can't ask for nothing. Now I want you to get out there and work for it. Come on now. It's a difference in teaching and it's a difference in you just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there and wanting her to struggle. And that's what he has done since he and her has been on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. He's done it countless times. Riley should benefit from her mother's millions before Todd. Absolutely. It was Candy and Riley. That's it. I doubt she give a F about anything Todd has to say about Riley. Yeah, we didn't seen that on camera. Todd is a disgusting person. Um, that what Todd put that in her head. Yep. Y'all got it twisted. Working is not struggling, since when is working a bad thing? And see, y'all are totally missing my point. Again, working is not the struggle, right? Because you do need to teach, you have to teach them work values and you get work ethics. You have to teach them that stuff, right? But there's a difference when you have a parent who lives in this and continues to allow his daughter to suffer. I'm very she don't have to pay rent. So all her other bills, she's working for them. But if she struggles on anything, she falls behind on anything, she struggles on anything, Todd makes it seem like she cannot call him for nothing. Right? That's so wrong. That's so wrong. That is so wrong. That's why I'm glad that Candy, and I know that Candy is probably cash apping this girl every day. I think she even said it in one of her scenes, in one of their scenes together. I see through him. He resents Riley for having the childhood he never could have. Um, and he doesn't like that Candy provides a luxury life. He resents Riley. Absolutely. My parents absolutely funded everything for me while I was in college. And now I'm totally independent and debt free. Todd is backwards. Man, speak facts, Jill. Exactly. Riley is in college and headed to law school. How is that her not working or earning her way? And not rich though by a long shot, LOL. Just independent and debt free because I had a better start than most. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like I don't want to have any children and my children have to go through what I went through. That is not the way of teaching them how to live life. It's not. Because when they do get in a struggle moment, how are you going to satisfy? I mean, how are you going to get out of that struggle moment? Just telling someone that they need to work for it, that doesn't teach them anything. We got to start teaching. We got to start teaching these values and these principles to our children. Especially now, look at what we're going through currently. So we want the kids that come up behind us to struggle and considering what we've been through. For me, I ain't here with it. I ain't here for it. I ain't here for it. Other races give their kids so much more grace and room to learn and room to grow and fail. Absolutely. Black people kick their kids out at child. You said 18, but that's grace. That's grace. That's grace, child. They trying to put them out before they even turn 18 and making them pay rent and their with their small summer youth checks. Yeah. You better talk. Riley isn't some Dipsy trust fund baby. Yeah. I don't think anyone's saying that they have to struggle, but Todd does want her to have her hands always stuck out like she's entitled. I just don't think that that's look at this girl's lifestyle right now. That's not gonna be how she gonna live. Todd has to change that. Todd has to change that. If y'all don't watch the show, then you won't really understand. But the way that Todd treats Kayla is not. It's not. It's not cool. Being married to a person who has millions and has a daughter around the same age. That come on. Nobody said they wanted Riley to struggle. Nobody said that. Miss Bell, you got it twisted. Todd don't need to worry about how Candy supports her daughter's endeavors. Shirley, you can't even have an adult conversation without putting my opinions down. So I will not be addressing you. Fact chef. Um, Lord Jesus. And when she becomes a lawyer, Todd still won't be content at all because Riley will be more accomplished than him. He's gonna say, "Well, of course, she went to law school. You gave her the money to do it." Ooh, people can't teach what they don't know, in my opinion. Well, at some point, okay. So here's my thing, Jess, baby girl. We can't teach people stuff that they don't know, right? And I'm just gonna use Todd and Riley. I mean Todd and his daughter for an example, right? At some point, do you not want better? At some point, do you not want better? For me, I couldn't see my daughter out there like that. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't even see my son out there like that. No, 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 no. Let me tell you something. When I came out, or whenever I gave my opinion about my lifestyle and my sexuality, my mother told me that I could pack my stuff and get out, right? I don't want that to happen to my kids. And what I mean by that is, and I do understand that it's totally different things, but what I mean by that is the fact that we gotta end this generational stuff at some point. We gotta end it at some point. We gotta end it. I think we're all saying the same thing, but different, but saying it different. Could be. Riley is good. I think we all got it. Extend some grace to Todd. How long has he been parenting? From what Kayla said, sounds like he needs the past following. Yeah, because he was a pastor. Young people need support. You can't help them along with showing them a good work ethic. My granddaughter gets great grades in college, and her whole education was paid for by scholarships. Man, and who's that's another thing. I ain't even gonna get into that. Um, doesn't sound like it. We're not going to see this all the same, and that's okay. Absolutely, right, Chef Dada. He does treat her like a daughter. She's a business to him, and she said that when she said that. And see, this is another thing. Y'all don't like for y'all kids to tell y'all how they truly feel. Y'all don't like that because y'all be ready to shut them down. Y'all be ready to shut them down. She said in this scene, you do not know how to separate business from a regular lifestyle. She made that very clear. You don't know how to separate business, which is why I think too that he could have definitely guided her on into the industry that she's working in. So, well, he needs to keep his broke, simple-minded ass out of reach people business and shut up. It is not different, Chef. Your mother was wrong to put you out because of your orientation. I thought black people had moved beyond that backwards thinking. No, absolutely not. As we can see, sometimes it doesn't fall out that way. They still think that way. They think that stuff is okay. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm not a disrespectful person. It's not like I'm supposed to disrespect my mom. And by the time we actually sat down and had a conversation with her, I actually told her exactly what she did. I'm like, I'm not gonna ever do that to my kids. Ever. Ever. Because let me tell y'all something. Even dealing with the sickness that I deal with, when I feel alone, that's not a good feeling. So when you deal with stuff like this with your parents, it can make you feel lonely. We do not know how that girl feel. We do not know how Kayla feel. And money don't solve everything. Money does not solve everything. Um, I mean, he didn't treat her like a daughter. No, he didn't. He didn't. He definitely treated her like a business. And she said that. She said, you don't know the difference between a daughter relationship and business. Everything is about you go get it. And there's a difference between wanting better for your children and you doing what Todd is doing. You know, we knew what you meant. Yeah, I knew. I definitely knew. That's so sad. While he treats his own child like a business. Yeah, and she expressed that. She definitely expressed that in this scene that he treats her like a business. We also have to remember that we are all seeing a peek into their lives, which is why I said earlier that I do think that this is all for the cameras on Riley's behalf and Candy's behalf, because I think Riley is set up. What I mean by that, but for Kayla, I really do feel for Kayla. I feel for Kayla because this is not the first time that this conversation has been had, and it's not the first time that he's talked down or that she's told him that he doesn't treat her like a daughter. Um, that was so sad when she said that. Yeah, she doesn't realize that, or he doesn't realize that she is following what he did for work. Absolutely. See, and that's exactly what I mean by that. This is a way for him to bond with Caleb. He is so blinded by money that he just doesn't get it. Mocha Mima, I agree with you 100%. That whole stay in a child's place shouldn't you mean shouldn't you mean you can't speak your mind till you're grown and get out, lol. And see, that's for me, that's what took me so long to tell my mom about being molested. And I am saying I'm not monetized. I said it, whatever. It took me a long time to tell her that was the reason why I actually or one listen, we all know the stigma. We all get it. Yes, my mom was that type. And it wasn't fun. It was not fun. So to see how a man treats his daughter? No. No, 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 no. Nikki, yep, she can't catch a break. House Storm told how Todd stormed out of the room telling the girls they were disrespectful projection at its finest. Okay? Right, Mocha. Listen. Um, listen. Y'all, I'll just tell y'all, it's when you've been through certain things, when you've had to deal with certain things, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have, you have to be able to see things differently. You have to be able to see things from a different type of lens. And you have to be able to, because what used to work back then, don't work now. What worked last year ain't working now, clearly. Here we are over here dealing with inflation at 9.2%, I believe 9.1%, something like that. So nothing is like it was last year. So at some point, we have to understand that the way of life has to be a lot different. When we teach, we have to be able to really, really teach, right? Don't just be telling the kids to do something and then expect them to do it. Teach them how to do it. I used to tell my boss all the time when I worked in insurance. She just became a boss, like she was like a little team lead or whatever, where she come in to work early and make a schedule or something like that. But she wasn't no supervisor or nothing. Time she go off on maternity leave, come back and she a supervisor, telling me how to do my job when she really only done the job 2 weeks before she went on maternity leave. Girl, I've been doing this for a long time. You ain't telling me nothing. But overall, y'all gotta understand that these are people who have money, and at the end of the day, they do have to have something to talk about on camera too, right? But I do believe truly Todd treats Kayla like this. I do. That I do believe. That I do believe. Okay, now let me get on back in this episode, child. Anyway, it's Sheree birthday. This what's this girl name? What is this girl name? Uh, Sandra. Child, she just has become a little bit irrelevant to me. Um, Sheree is it. Oh, let me go back real quick, y'all. Sheree is actually meeting up with a fab. She's going to a fabric store, and mind you, this person that she meets with obviously didn't know nothing about She by Sheree, right? So anyway, she says that it started off as a women's line. Now she's going toward unisex line, right? She's going toward unisex line because she wants to have joggers for the men's because the men's be asking, child. But this is what she want to do for the men. She want the men's to have visible print lines, joggers, right? And y'all see that there on the screen, child. I didn't quite understand all of that, though. But that's what she wanted to do with the men. That's not even going to be realistic at all. Like, Sheree, I don't. Why are you sourcing fabric? Why are you sourcing fabric? You should have been doing this in season 1. Here we are in season 14, and you're sourcing fabric. Shouldn't we be done? Shouldn't we be done with the resourcing? What is you still resourcing fabric for? Y'all, when Sheree said that in this scene right here that she was resourcing fabric, I thought, now surely, 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 surely you have already got done with all of that stuff. Anyway, child, moving on. Todd and Candy, they have Todd actually meets up with Candy. They have a little sit down, and Todd supports Candy and all of that stuff. I also forgot to mention something earlier too. Candy does reveal that her play, colors of a what is it? Colors of a Colored Man. Thoughts of a Colored Man. Thoughts of a Colored Man. She ended up having to cancel because if y'all don't remember, when I think it was around December, January, when Omicron had hit last year or whatever. I think it was around January because I think everybody was dealing with some sort of that stuff, right? So anyway, um, she had to cancel her play, and seeing Candy cry about this really made me understand how Candy is a boss in business. That's all I'm saying. It really makes you understand how Candy is a boss in business because this was even out of her control. Like, this ain't her issue, but she still took that because, again, when your name is out there, you really want everything that your name to touch to prosper and grow. So yeah, I unfortunately that did happen to Candy. Okay, now let's get on back into these notes, child. Okay, so I talked about Todd. Okay, now Sheree and the She About Sheree. Okay, now Sanya is getting the birthday party together for Sheree. She just found out Sheree's birthday was 2 days ago, or she just found out about Sheree's birthday 2 days ago, something like that. So anyway, she's serving dry food. The photo booth don't work. The 360 photo booth don't work. The decorations look like they came from the party city. And it looked like she got a variety pack at the party city and she just opened it up and decorated the house. Right? So that's what she did, child. And I don't really listen. Y'all, I'm just really not here for saying you. That's all. Okay, listen. So let me see what y'all saying in the comments. I so totally missed it. Chef Don Don, please like this video. Please, 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 as you come in, please make sure you like this video. I agree. We have to stop telling children and show them. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. There has to be a way. There has to be a better way. We have to adjust our parenting styles in 2022, but not morals and values. And that part I totally agree with you on, Ross. I totally agree with you. I do. Um, the VPL jogger scene, child. Um, Most people have fractured relationships with our parents, but we can't continue to cry over spilled milk. At some point, we have to look around for a paper towel. Um, Miss Bell, so y'all don't fix relationships, broken relationships. I don't live like that. I'm sorry, I don't, and I've made a vow to myself that I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't live like that. And the more that you don't address stuff, the more you put yourself through trauma, and the more you put people around you through trauma. Wow, what the hell? People are going to get arrested. Child, a lot of people don't teach their kids financial literacy. I've seen plenty of situations where people inherit money, businesses, etc., and within 3 to 5 years, it was all gone. And you're right about that. You're right about that. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, if you don't know it and you have it, resource, resource. Find somebody who call your attorney. Have your attorney talk over this stuff. Listen, and if you don't call one, I will. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, Todd supports Candy working and earning money. Child. Of course. She wants visible prints, then wants her son to model it. Now, I thought that was a little strange too, Jill. Sheree is goofy AF. I thought that was strange too. I'm thinking, you want your son to model something that you want to see his print in? I mean, that's a little weird because your son is definitely grown, child. He's definitely grown. Jill, goofy, okay? Oh, that's saying you something else. Do you hear me? uh somebody uh somebody snatch her peach quick. Child, she don't need one. uh yes, please follow me on Twitter, please, and make sure y'all sign up for that Patreon. I will be dropping the receipts from Cora Jake's whole situation in Patreon as well. And Patreon also got to see the logo first. um Jill Ruff, with her history, she's on the season after next. Sheree is the only housewife. And so today, housewife history has been made because today was the first one of the, and of course she's a white housewife, but one of the first housewives to actually jump from one city to the other in a full-time capacity role. Um, so today there today there's too many resources on everything, so ignorance is no excuse. Absolutely, and that's why I say I refuse to live in that. I refuse to allow my past to continue to hold me down. I want to be a better person, and I want any seed after me to be better than me. We got to teach them. Y'all follow me on the Instagram. Follow me on the Instagram. This is gross looking charade needs to be over there on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Okay, let's get back into the episode real quick. We almost done. Okay, so they all meet up for Sheree's birthday. Um, for Sheree's birthday party. And like I said, this is Sanya trying to get the stuff together. Um, and all of that good stuff, right? So Sheree arrives, they get a greet. Well, Sheree arrives, she got on a Gucci suit and all of that, and all of that, and all of that, and all of that. So she arrives, she gets in. Um, like I said, ain't nothing working. The 360 photo booth ain't working. Kenya say the food is dry as hell and she needs something to wash it down with. They just say, it just wasn't playing too well. That's what they're saying. It just wasn't playing too well. Because if you notice there in the right now, it say that they didn't even have the battery charged up. Like what? Y'all done had the battery charged up, so now my guest got to suffer 20 minutes and they can't go wheelie around and around and around and around on the round and around and around and merry-go-round because y'all ain't got it charged up. I don't know what that was. So then, of course, y'all, Marlo done wore this too many times. I'm sick of seeing this. Marlo wore this in her confessionals 2 seasons ago or a season ago. Then she done wore it in. I mean, I'm just tired of it. Tired of looking at them wings that look like she getting ready to really fly away. So anyway, Sonya decides that she wants to pull Kenya to the side, to ask Kenya why she hung up on her to tell her not to do it again, right? So Kenya pretty much tells her like, girl, I feel like what you was doing was messy and disrespectful because you kept emphasizing couple, a couple stripper, couple stripper, couple stripper, couple stripper. You can bring a fan. You gotta admit you was being messy as hell. You was being messy as hell when you picked up that phone and called Kenya and you kept saying that. You kept saying that. And y'all do gotta watch the after show on Bravo's YouTube channel because again it will put a little bit of emphasis on this particular episode, right? Child, I if I was Kenya, I probably would have cussed her out and then hung up on her. But anyway, Sheree, she really just want to take a ride on a photo booth, but of course it ain't working. They get it all charged up and all everything like that, and then it still ain't working. Ooh, can the mods, can y'all get them old nasty folk out of my chat? Thank you so much. I sure appreciate it. I sure appreciate it. They're over here playing in my chat. Y'all don't like them old nasty bots. I do see them. Mods to get it taken care of. Thank y'all. I believe Nikki and LMB is still in the chat. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, LMB. I appreciate it. Okay. So they sit down finally and they get ready to eat and all that kind of stuff. And King keeps saying the food is dry and all of that. And they sit down to eat, right? And so Sheree and Drew gets into it while they sitting down to eat. And see, here's where I see where Drew is getting that whole lapdog situation from, because it does seem like Sheree does use her for like what's the word I'm using? I can't even think of the word, but Sheree, for me, Fatum went too far when she hired the private investigator and she done the background check. That was too far. There was a difference between Anthony saying that Ralph was gay or whatever versus you actually doing a background check on these people. You're weird, Fatum. You're weird. You're weird. And normal people don't do that. Normal people don't do that. So Fatum is really weird. And what I don't like about it is Sheree ain't really calling out Fatum in regards to it. Now I will have to also admit, and y'all probably gonna be like, what a contradiction, Chef. But I actually really think Sheree and Drew's feud back and forth is actually cute. I do. I think it's like a cute argument because it ain't really gonna go. It ain't really gonna go nowhere. It's really not gonna go anywhere. Because at the end of the day, Fatum is the one that's weird and out of place. When that woman apologized to Marlo and then told Drew to shut the F up again, I'm thinking to myself, and then you intentionally go sit beside her and don't expect for her to get up. Girl, I don't like you. I'm not sitting next to you. I want to eat my food in peace, not next to you. I don't eat my food with nobody I don't like. I do not break bread with nobody I don't like. Girl, anywho, yes, her clothes in the archive for rent, child. And the only reason why we got introduced to the archive is because Marlo got a peach. Marlo didn't have a peach, we wouldn't have knew what the archive was. Because I think they said the website is down. Ooh. Senior Marlo and Sheree do not need to come back next season. I'm actually with you. I'm with you, Miss Linda Gamble. I am with you. I'm with you. Yep. And see, here's the thing too. Marlo give me she tried to be like a baby Nene and it didn't land too well. Mm, somebody had to say it. Drew and Ralph can go. No, Jill. Okay, listen. So this is so funny to me. I actually really once I watched this episode again and this season, I'm actually liking Drew. I'm actually liking Drew. Drew ain't giving me what she gave last season. Okay, the doggy bones may have set her back a couple steps. Okay, Jill. The doggy bones wasn't all of that. And Ralph don't be all of that. But I kind of like Drew a little bit. Just a little bit. Thank you so much, LV. I appreciate it. Me and my oldest daughter are still working on our relationship, and we became real close. Yes, you never give up on anything like that. Let me tell you something. I don't have a good relationship with my biological parents, but I am not going to ever stop trying. I'm not going to ever stop trying. I'm not. Because I want to see them succeed. I want to see I want to see them win, right? Because they are my parents and I've watched them struggle for so long. Me and my mom, we do not have a good relationship because she cussed me out and all kind of stuff. And I wasn't used to that. I am adopted, and my adopted mom didn't raise me like that. So being over with my biological mom and she does that, it definitely hinders our relationship. But I pray every day that God fixes our relationship. And sometimes you do have to kind of walk away a little bit. And I do understand that. But I'm not gonna ever give up. Nope. Not giving up. Chef, I'm going ahead and I become a patron. Okay, Shirley, you in that thing. You in that thing. So that means, Shirley, you didn't already seen the logo. Because Patreon's got first dibs at the logo. Thank you, Shirley. Yes, thank you. Fatum is her flunky. Yeah, she is. She really is. And Fatum, you gotta realize Fatum was actually adding to Sheree's storyline, right? Because of the whole issue with Drew. But my whole thing is, and I even said this on Twitter, I was like, bro, Fatum went to another level hiring a private investigator to look up someone that someone said their husband is gay, an assistant said their husband is gay. Y'all gotta make that make sense to me. I'm fit to hire a private investigator because somebody said their husband was gay. I don't really think I give a damn that much to be giving nobody my money to find out, stuff about that. That lady went too far. You ain't She ain't even had no peach, girl. And you banned from filming. Y'all, sorry if y'all got a dog and y'all watching this on y'all TV and that triggered you. I'm just saying. Love Drew. Candy can go too. Now I do. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Now for Candy, the only reason why I'm done with seeing Candy them is because we do always consistently get the same from her, which is they always have these businesses and don't have enough time for each other, don't have enough time for the family. I'm ready to see something else from Candy. So I say Candy, no more Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know you are probably one of the highest paid right now, but no more Real Housewives of Atlanta. Just stick with Candy in the game. There we go. Just stick with Candy in the game and put more of Aunt Bertha and Aunt Nora and Candy in the game, and I will definitely be hooked. Okay. Cause let me tell you something. Aunt Bertha is hilarious. Love Drew. Yes, yes, yes. I saw a clip online. Drew singing to Sheree. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I knew Drew could sing, but I hadn't heard Drew sing in a while. Drew sung that little happy birthday song. I'm like, okay, now Drew, you better sing, girl. You better sing. She was singing. Yeah, she did. She sounded great. Platoon trying to be cute got her kicked off the show when she took Drew purse. Absolutely. Like Mocha, Mima. What kind of why would you do that? Why would you do that? And clearly, this was this was during the Blue Ridge trip, right? So clearly, already she was already trying to start something. She was already trying to start something. Even when she went and sat by her. Like, girl, I wish you would do that where I'm from. You know good and well I don't like you. You come sit next to me. They give me free space to do whatever I want to do with you because you in my space. Get on, girl. You was doing that because you wanted a moment. And I'm glad Drew got up and walked off. You wanted a moment, girl. You are not, you are, girl. You woke my Bella. You woke my Bella up. I'm sorry. I had to do the dog bark like I love Candy in the Game. Yeah, I like the whole show. I did too. That's why I say just give her Candy in the Game. Give her a season, another season or two of Candy in the Game, and let that be that. Yes, yeah. Drew sounded good. Drew really did sound good. Drew did sound good. Bertha is funny, and I look forward to her scenes. Her scene is so funny, and they got this little video out. It's like a reels out right now. It's like a reels out right now where I guess her grandson is asking her or is telling her that his friend and her and his 85-year-old grandma is coming to fight. And she said, well, we just gonna beat the hell out of them while she lighting her Virginia Slim. I am still not missing anything and not watching the Housewives of Atlanta. You know, a lot of people definitely feel that way. Yes, during the Blue Ridge trip, we won't be seeing Fatum anymore. Thank goodness. Like I said, I think we may still see her on the finale episode, which is Sheree's thing, but she won't be Mike, honey. That she won't be. She's gonna be like what's her name was on Potomac. Baby, she wanted to be in every scene, but they refused to mic her. What was her name? Sharice. Yeah, child, you crazy. Maybe they edited her out of the final episode. That was wrong. You don't gonna take nobody purse and then you gonna say, "Well, I didn't really dig into it or anything. It just flipped over and her cards and stuff fell out." What? What woman does this? Like, grow up. What do we do that at? Where we take somebody purse? Fatum played herself right on off the show. Show did. Show did. Show did. Now, in this next episode next week, we are going to Jamaica, and I forgot to tell y'all. Okay, so I forgot this part. Sanya gives them rules for Jamaica. Water friendly hair, which I'm not sure why that even mattered because you. No standoffs, no props, and no weed because you're going to jail. I actually did not know that weed was not legal in Jamaica or the Mary Jane. I'm over here just saying it like just freely. The Mary be a Mary Jane. Okay. Um, that's a damn no to the hell. No. Touching my right. You baby. And I said this last week. I said, baby, Fatum, I don't know where you from, but you definitely couldn't live over here with where I'm from. Oh no, oh no, you definitely could be where I'm from, cause they'd have dragged you by that purse. Oh yes, you probably had to fight the whole city over one person's purse. Um, agreed. Ross has been on the way too long. Listen, oh, Real Housewives of Atlanta has been on way too long. Um, you learn that as a child, not to touch or go in someone's purse. Right? You do. Like when she did that, I was just thinking, like, girl, that is so like kiddyish. Like, who does that? Why didn't Brady steal her purse? I took it to the room. No, you stole it. You stole it. Trying to be funny. You stole it. Thief. Girl, you is a thief. Y'all, this scene was so funny. Production putting that in Kenya's confession. That was so cute, Will. I loved it. I loved it. I live. That was so funny to me because y'all know Drew from Chicago, baby. She don't mind. 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 But that was pretty much the episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Next week, again, we are on our way to Jamaica. And as we get to Jamaica, we see in the preview that Candy and Marlo is going to have a feud. It looks like Kenya and Sonya are going to get into it. Well, I know per Sonya that they're going to get into it. Kenya and Sonya are going to get into it. Uh, Candy and Marlo. I'm pretty sure we're not done with Kenya and Marlo. Um, but Ross stands up and says, "Don't f with my wife," right? But during each time that they play it, they actually play Kenya saying something prior to that, right? So I'm just hoping Ross is not talking to a woman like that because this is what I am going to do to Ross next week. Ross, I'm talking directly to you, sir. If you are talking to a woman like that, I am going to hand you a rotten peach like I did your wife today. Okay? I'm going to read you for filth. Because we do not talk to women like that at all. And see the problem why I think you may be able to talk to Kenya like that, meaning like he was able to do that was because Kenya didn't have no man with her. But let me tell you something. We don't do that. We don't do that. So I'm gonna read you filth on this channel next week. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm reading you for filth. All right, y'all. So let's get on to the good news about the channel and some other things so y'all will know what's going on and what's taking place. And so since this live has went over an hour and 45 minutes, I'm going to do my Married to Medicine review tomorrow. And I'm also going to be doing my Mathis Family Matters live tomorrow as well. Okay? Because we do got some stuff to get into when it comes to Married to Medicine. Unfortunately, although I love Dr. Heavenly, I'm gonna have to drag Dr. Heavenly tomorrow. Um, Again, Dr. Heavenly, I love you, but you did some things that I wasn't really cool with, and I still like you. I still like you, but I'm gonna drag you. I'm gonna drag you. You know, even the ones that I don't like when they do stuff, I still go. I'ma drag them. I'ma drag Contessa, and I think I'ma have a difference of opinion when it comes to the whole Anila and Toya situation. So we're gonna get into all of that tomorrow for sure. But let's talk about the channel. All right. Umberto don't mind cussing. Period. I like Umberto. I like me some Umberto. All right. So y'all see everything in the background right now, right? We did a live on Saturday, did a live with Hey Girl Hey. Y'all, that that um that live there has seen 6.4K views, and I literally gained almost 200 subscribers from Saturday until now. So I have to really, 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 really thank you all for the support and the love over here, because it's super dope to know that I do have people that are sincerely watching me and that say they like me. I love it. I love it. And I love that you guys are here. And that's why I want y'all to get in that Patreon, because baby, that Patreon is where it is. Okay. So make sure you get into Patreon for sure. For sure. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I can't do this without y'all. Can't do it without y'all. I'm just saying, Monique, LMB, I can't do it without y'all. Monique King, I think you sent me a I think you sent me something on Instagram. You sent me a follow request or something on Instagram, and I need to follow you back because I need to send you something. Um, I'll do that tonight for sure. For sure, I'll follow you back because I need to send you something as being a mod and stuff like that. I have something for you all, for my mods and stuff. And then plus, I also, if you do decide to get into Patreon, Monique, you and LMV are also going to be my Patreon mods, because I do have mods in Patreon too. Let me see what y'all said. Congratulate, thank y'all so much. Again, I can't do this without y'all. I can't do this without y'all. I can't. Thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you, Monique King. I appreciate it. Ross, thank you so much. Miss Bell, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for being here. Special K, thank you. I appreciate it. LMB, thank you so, so much. I'm excited about the Patreon. Me too. Me too. Me too. So, y'all, I was actually, y'all, Patreon was really about to get it. This week, Patreon, y'all about to get something good, because this week, I am trying a smoked chicken enchilada recipe. Y'all already know I like to be on the grill and stuff, right? But I want to try this smoked chicken enchilada recipe, and it's gonna be my own recipe. So that's why I say this week I'm gonna practice it and doctor it up a little bit, and then that way once I get it down, I'm gonna release it to y'all. I'm definitely gonna release it to y'all. Patreon. Congrats, Chef. I appreciate you, Shirley. You here too. You hear from me, so I appreciate it. Chosen says congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you so so much. Patreon. I am so sick of these nasty folks. Yes, make sure y'all get into Patreon. Please, please, please. I ain't even worried about y'all, because are your recipes difficult? No, they aren't. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually, oh, I didn't mean to put that on the screen. We're actually going to we're going to start off with simple recipes, right? We start off with simple recipes, and we'll turn those simple recipes into simple meals. And once we turn those simple meals, once we do that, then we'll start graduating into making bigger things and stuff like that. But I do want to start off where everybody can feel appreciated and everybody can learn along the way. I don't want to leave nobody hanging. All right, so let me see. Excited to be a part of the family. I didn't see the peach cobbler. Yes, go to my main page, and the peach cobbler should be the first one that comes up as far as videos that's not alive or anything. Um, I think it's like, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like 2 minute video. Um, oh, actually, what I'll do. Are you're in Patreon, Ross, right? I think you're in Patreon. If you are in Patreon, what I'll do tonight is I'll go ahead and actually post the recipe in Patreon for you in the video. I'll do that for you. Okay, yeah. So you're in Patreon, so I will definitely go ahead and post that in Patreon here in just a moment. For sure, for sure. Um, Thank you, Monique. Oh yes, thank you so much for getting them out of here. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so so basically the on Saturday I did a poll and yes, please post in Patreon. Okay, I got you. I got you. I will definitely post that in Patreon. Um, what was I going to say? Okay, so the new name for my subscribers is the Don Dons. We had 2 votes on Saturday. I think we had over, I know it was like over 180 votes or something like that. And in those 180 votes, we had gotten quite a bit, over half a percent voted for the Don Dons. And then I also did another poll yesterday and we voted for the Don Dons. So, with that being said, I'm really excited to release to you all um, the new artwork for the channel. Also, a new logo. What I'm going to do when we get monetized is I am going to make our logo something that is special to us, only to use on our channel. So from now on, our emojis that we're going to be using for the Don Don is going to be the chef emojis on your phones, right? So there's 2 different chef emojis. There's one for a female and one for a male. Those are the ones that we are going to use. So whenever you come in the chat, you come in the chat and let me know you are part of the Don Dons, okay? And go ahead and put that in the chat. That's how we going to interact with each other. That's how we going to know we are part of the family. That's how we gonna know how to talk to each other. You see what I'm saying? We family. When visitors come over, they'll know that that's how we get down. That's how we get down as a family. There you go, Chosen. Chosen already put it in the chat. That's how we doing it. Go on and put your chef emojis in the chat. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Cause y'all all gonna be chefs by the time we get through. By the time we in Patreon, y'all all gonna be chefs. Let's do it. Yes, so there is my smoked peach cobbler recipe, but again, I am still going to post it in Patreon. Okay. Yes, there we go. There we go. Y'all posting the chat, the chef emojis in the chat. That's how we doing it. That's how we doing it. Okay. So here we go. Bear with me for just a second. Let me grab the new artwork. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Until I get some more little chef things. I ain't gonna be able to show y'all the finished product. It's 25 people in the chat, and I only got 3 people who done put the chefs in there. Y'all, come on, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Okay, wait. Somebody asked me something. Do you accept PayPal? Unfortunately, I don't. I don't have a PayPal account. I don't think. I don't think I do. No, I don't. I don't have a PayPal. Um, you can't find the emoji. I'm here for it. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Yes, come on with the emoji. That's what I'm talking about. I can't find it. Ready? Um, it's okay. I will. Oh, you can't find the emoji, or are you saying you can't find the you can't find the link to the? Oh, okay, 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 okay. Got you. Ready, ready, ready. Okay, I got you. I got you. Congratulations, Chef Don Don. Thank you so much again. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right. So, okay, I found it. All right. So, you see how I have my background? This is the layout when someone calls in. This is the layout period for us. And this is going to be my new one. This is the new layout. I don't know if you guys can see it yet. This is now the new layout for the channel. Okay, this is the new layout for the channel. Thank y'all so much, Nikki and Special K. I appreciate you all so much. So y'all gotta let me know what you think about that. Do you like that? Do you like that? Do you like that? And then there we go. There we go. And you see, I had to play with the emojis. You got your female emoji, your female chef, and you got your male chef right there. But this is for us. This is exclusively for us. We are the Don Dons, y'all. We are the Don Dons. Y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think about that. Like, I really worked hard on it. I definitely made sure that we had something that was unique to us. Something that was unique to us. I wanted everybody to know what's going on. So we got Chef Don Don and the Don Dons, baby. I love it. So y'all gotta let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Definitely let me know what you think. I am here for it. And I'm also working on channel art for other content creators as well. I'm pretty excited about that. So yes, definitely let me know what you guys think about this. Um, and exclusively, this is going to be ours. So you're probably over the next couple of days going to see a lot of changes to the channel as far as, you know, how I announce stuff and how I do things. You're going to see a lot of things change over the next few days. Um, and I have my Patreon down there, I have my Instagram down there, I have my Cash App, I have my Twitter, so that everyone can follow me and all of that. I love it. 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 Oh, y'all just giving me all kind of love. I appreciate it. I really like this right here. When I was like, okay, they saying the Don Dons. Okay, we gotta make this special. We gotta make this special. So cooking, recipes, reviews on reality TV, and hot news, child. And I definitely said hot news on purpose. Hot news on purpose. So yes, this is for us. This is for us. Y'all are like a family to me, literally. Y'all come in, y'all chat with me, y'all let me know y'all here, y'all like the video, and we have a good time every time. We have a good time every time. Um, oh yes, new merch is coming. New merch is coming, so you can go ahead and purchase new merch. I've been working on that. LMV been on me about it, about the new merch. So I'm definitely loving everything about it. Loving everything about it. Love it. Thank you so much. We sound like a group. Okay. New merch coming soon. Yes. New merch coming soon. Masks, all different types of stuff. Y'all be ready. Be ready. Be on the lookout and make sure you got your coin. Make sure you got your pocketbook and your coin purse ready. I love the white with the red accent that stands out. It draws you in. I also love the mini chefs, which lets you know you're gonna learn something about cooking. It's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Miss Bell. Yeah, I wanted to do that. I wanted you guys to still be a part of what I'm doing. You know, I don't want to just come on and just be Chef Don Don. No, because you guys help me. You help me in the algorithm. You help me with my videos. You just help me. So I wanted to be able to release this to my community, see how you guys felt about it. And like I said, throughout the week, things are going to be changing. Also, Patreon are going to be the first to be able to purchase merch. They are also going to be the first to get discounts on any type of merch as well. So there are benefits of being in Patreon. There are definitely benefits of being in Patreon. So make sure you get into it, y'all. Okay. Please make sure you follow me on Instagram. I have not eaten all day, y'all. I'm actually really hungry. I hadn't had an appetite today, actually, to be honest with you. But right now, I do. I do. Um, let's see here. I don't even know what I want to eat, to be honest. I love the yellow and orange. It looks great. You said and the Don Don. Did you mean to use the symbol at Chef Don Don? No, no, no. I just meant to do. I meant to just pretty much do it like that on purpose. Yeah, I definitely meant to do that. So you were probably seeing this. This is what you were seeing before. And this is just when I'm live, and then when also I have guests on, they'll also be able to see the bottom of the screen, right? And then just for us, that's just made it two different ways. It's made it two different ways. I just like I like color. And with this, unfortunately, I couldn't add too much color because it was gonna throw off some of the elements or whatever. But as far as this one, that's the reason why I did that. Now in Patreon, you will have access to this as well. You can use it and share it or whatever the case may be. So I'm super excited, y'all. Like, this is going to be super dope. I'm super excited for the channel. I also have set up playlists as well. And in those playlists are, videos to look at and all different kind of stuff. But y'all, I'm almost at 500 subscribers, and I'm just super excited and happy about it. Like, when I hit 400, I was excited. When I hit 100, I was excited. When I hit 50, I was excited. So y'all can only imagine the type of celebration we're gonna have when I do hit 500 and when I do hit 1,000. Oh, we gonna celebrate. We gonna celebrate. Go celebrate. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. If you did not catch the live that I did yesterday, we did talk about Cora Jakes and the alleged situation that she's dealing with about, um, taking the kids. We also talked about Neo's situation. I talked about that at the beginning of this live because I actually don't really believe the Neo situation. There's kind of some other stuff that is coming out. It's kind of making it hard to believe. And then what else did we talk about yesterday? Oh, we also talked about the Larry Reed and Bishop Whitehead. Bishop Whitehead actually did an interview with Tasha K. I did link that in that video as well. If you're interested in watching that, you got to go check that out. Because, yeah, got to go check it out. And let's see. And then the day before that, which was Saturday, I did a live with Hey Girl Hey. If you have not caught that live is actually a little bit long. It's almost 5 hours. But people are actually really watching it. I was really shocked to get the analytics from that actual video. People are actually really watching that video. So that's crazy to me. Tomorrow, review on Married to Medicine. And I'm also going to be reviewing Mathis Family Matters, the latest 2 episodes. The episode that came on yesterday and the episode that came on last week. Then we have one more episode, and I believe that's the end of the actual season for Mathis Family Matters. Y'all been supporting me when it came to Mathis Family Matters, so I really appreciate that. Y'all know I've been an advocate. Hopefully, after the show actually wraps, I will get the interview with Judge Mathis's son, Greg Mathis Jr. We have been in talks and communication as well, so I'm hoping that we get to land that interview. If we land that interview, I'm definitely going to let my patrons know first, and then everyone on the YouTube community will know after that as well. Okay? Miss Bell, the sad part about it is you say enjoy your dinner. I really don't even got, I ain't really got no dinner prepared or nothing. I don't know what I'm about to eat. I don't know what I'm about to eat. And I literally was just thinking about that a while ago. I'm like, well, I don't really want to go to the store or anything like that. So I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I really, really don't. I don't. But thank y'all for loving me. Again, this is new art. This is new art. Um, and again, check out those videos. Make sure that you have a great week on purpose. It's so much heavy stuff going on, and I just want everyone to have a great week. Try not to worry about what you can't control. Just try to fix what you may be able to control, and just love on each other. Just love on each other, because it's a blessing to leave and be able to come back in one piece. And we should definitely be thanking whoever you worship, okay, for being able to leave your home and be able to come back in one piece with everything that is going on in this world. We must humble ourselves and be just a little bit more grateful about the life, health, and the strength that we do possess. So I just want to put that nugget in you guys' ear. Again, thank you so much for watching me, and I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.